Good evening, everyone. Late Night Mega here, and, well, I still exist, I guess. But tonight we're going to be doing a Rivals of Ixalan premiere draft. Now, this is something I haven't drafted before. This is the old Ixalan, and there's a few things that are interesting to note. First of all, this draft is hilariously incorrect, because Rivals of Ixalan, you see, is a small set. In fact, it was the last small set that Wizards has made before going to the more modern tradition of just having like one big set for drafting each set released. But back during this time in Magic, blocks used to be two sets before they were three sets. You'd have one big set, and then you would have two small sets. And the idea being these small sets have, well, a lot less cards in it. Usually like 150 to 200-ish cards, somewhere around there. And the idea being when you do drafts of the small set, you don't draft 3 packs of the small set. But that's what we're doing here, which is why this is hilariously incorrect. You would draft 2 packs of the small set, and then 1 pack of whatever main set of the block is. In this case, it should be 2 packs of Rivals of Ixalan and 1 pack of Ixalan. Not what we have here. So there's going to be a lot of repetition among cards, especially the commons that you'll see. So I think the longevity of this format is going to be very thin. But for Ixalan, the Tribal Matters cards, there was a lot more of that among the 4 main tribes. Vampires, which is white-black, Pirates, which is the Grixis colors, Dinosaurs, which is the Naya colors, and Merfolk, which is blue-green. And most of your draft archetypes in this are going to be one of those 4 tribes in some way, shape, or form. And the new Lost Caverns of Ixalan did have those creature types, but there wasn't a lot of places where those creature types actually mattered. Like maybe a few cards, usually at the rare level. This is much more going to be about those 4 tribes. So that said, I think what I'm gonna do is maybe I'll just do like 4 drafts of this and call it good there. We'll do 1 draft. We'll force 1 draft of each tribe. That could be a very poor way to draft this, but let's try out each tribe and probably not much else. It's not a super exciting set to draft from what I've heard, so I guess there's that too. Oh, what else is going on in this set? I don't know. I was actually playing in Standard back at the time. I think I did a pre-release for the set. I know I did for Ixalan. Wow, it's day 1 of this draft and we're having a hard time finding a table. Okay. Well, there's also still, like, Khans of Tarkir drafts up and Lost Caverns of Ixalan up. And this set is only back for a week as well, so that's also probably why there's not going to be a lot of drafts of it. But yeah, with it being 3 packs of a small set, I can imagine even the player base in general is going to get bored of this somewhat quickly. So let's jump in here and let's see what we've got. We have a Temple Altasaur. If a source would deal damage to another dinosaur I control, prevent all but 1 of that damage. So I could put us on a dinosaur path. We could also just take the 1-mana 2/1. The Sky Marcher Aspirant as a vampire. This dinosaur is not a 5-mana 3/4. It does something. I don't know if it's more impressive than the Sky Marcher. But hey, if we're only going to draft each tribe once, let's just start with the rare. Take the rare, try to be either green-white or white-red dinosaurs. There's a Snubhorn Sentry. There's also a Bombard in here, which is a decent removal spell. We have a Mythic Rare, Azor's Gateway. Draw a card, then exile a card. And then you can add a bunch of mana, flipping it. I don't think we want to do that. We'll just take the Luminous Bonds. It's a nice removal. This is a pacifism effect. There's a lot of cards here that are going to be kind of basic, like, oh, River Dart. Yeah, here you have the Tribal Warfare. Can't be blocked by dinosaurs. Alright, you've got a couple nice Merfolk cards here. We'll just stay white for now, I guess. Curious Obsession is nice. There's a Snubhorn Sentry, but there's also a Crested Herd Caller. 5 mana, you get 2/3/3s. Maybe we grab that. And if we went down the vampire path, we'd have some nice... Oh, this thing was like... I don't know if it still is or not, but it's like a $5 to $10 uncommon because it like wasn't reprinted. I don't know if it's been reprinted in like one of the commander sets recently or something, or a commander deck, but yeah, just creatures you control dying, giving you treasure tokens. It's not a once per turn thing. You can just kind of go off on that. We've got Hunt the Weak. I'm going to take the Crested Herd Caller. I'll take another 5-drop because, you know, why not? Now here, what do we have? Discard a card to draw 2 and create 2 treasure tokens. That's actually kind of nice. Jungleborn Pioneer. It's a thing that 3 or 4 mana cards that make another creature just tend to be, you know, good. I could just take the Evolving Wilds. There's also a 3/1 Raptor Companion. But in case we end up being Naya, I think I'd like the Fixing here. If we just go full on dinosaur. Oh, look at this. Forerunner of the Empire. This is what we want. We can tutor a dinosaur. There's a lot of dinosaurs that have Enrage, so they like being damaged. Oh, I like this one. And this will just come out, and every time a dinosaur comes out, you just deal 1 damage to each creature. That's each creature. The vampires in this set, the white-black vampires, they're known for being about... yeah, there's nothing else in this pack I'd want anyways. They're known for having, like, these 1/1 life-linking tokens. There's also, like, stuff like this. Mist-Cloaked Herald. Wow. Riverwise Augur. Destroy target attacking or blocking creature. We might just do that. Has haste as long as we control another dinosaur. Let's take another removal spell, as all this blue is getting past. Adsican Seer. Well, this is for dinosaurs. It helps ramp, and you can return a dinosaur. So that seems good. This card is not good. Exile target creature with power greater than or equal to your life total. So you have to be on, like, death's door for this to actually kill anything. Nobody uses this in any format. It's not good. There's another Evolving Wilds, but we're gonna take the Seer here. Strength of the Pack, I don't think we want that. We have a Colossal Dreadmaw. Sure, we're gonna be dinosaurs right out the gate. Could also just take a Moment of Triumph and get something cheap. I think I like that a little bit better than a Dreadmaw at this particular moment. Because we have no 2-drops yet. I know there was that one dinosaur 2-drop, the 2-mana 3/1. We have a couple of possible... the Snubhorn Sentries coming back. These were what I was... How did removal make it all the way back? I think if anything, we're just going to splash the red for our tutor effect right now, and maybe something else. Mutiny. We're going to take the cheap creature here. This isn't a thing. I'm going to take the another Evolving Wilds, I think. So we are going down that 3-color route. Death Spitter's interesting, but I'm more interested... We seem to be very largely base white. We don't have pirates. We don't care about any of this stuff, really. Oh, hey, here's a dinosaur. As dealt damage, get a 1/1 Sapperling. That goes great with our Forerunner. We can create Sapperlings that will immediately die. Because that's what you want to be doing. Hey, another Seer. I have nothing else, so I can just play these Seers and ramp into something. There's a Sun-Crested Pterodon that would be fine. Sun Sentinel, that's a pirate. I mean, you don't have to play this in a pirate deck, but this is a dinosaur. It does dinosaur-y things, so let's just stick with that. Wait, what in the world is this thing? A 5-mana 5/3 lizard. Yeah, this has a very weird feel to it compared to more modern-day drafts. What's this thing do? When it dies, you may cast dinosaur spells this turn as though they had flash. Whenever you cast a dinosaur, you may have it fight another. That's a very gimmicky card. We'll put it that way. What's this thing? A harpy. Ascend. Could just take a 3/1. Could take another Luminous Bonds. Could take a Bombard. We are splashing for the red, so Bombard wouldn't be awful, but we also have Luminous Bonds here. The first Raptor Companion came back. I don't really have a reason to believe the next one won't. Another Forerunner. We can really just be tutoring dinosaurs. Cleansing Ray. Destroy target vampire or an enchantment. Yeah, once again, tribal themes matter. Well, we're splashing for Forerunners, so let's grab the Forerunners. And there's like no dinosaurs in this pack. The Glorifier gets a +1/+1 counter on it. Oh, we have another Luminous Bonds. Sure, I guess if we can't have dinosaurs, let's just bond our opponents up. Majestic Heliopterus. Whenever it attacks, another dinosaur gains flying until end of turn. That could be good. And we have a Pterodon here, but I'm gonna take this guy. Oh, hey, here's the blue-white uncommon. This is more of like a flying theme. Just basic blue-white flying. What's this do? 2-mana 1/2 with trample. Gets +3/+0. I mean, that's not really our main colors, but I'll take another 5-drop, I guess. Another Armosaur, so I can, tutor them up, play them, and then... Well, the first Sapperling thing will live, right? Again, this is supposedly more of a gimmicky card. I just take a 3rd Evolving Wilds. I could take a Hunt the Weak. But we actually have a lot of removal here between Divine Verdict and these Luminous Bonds. Although Hunt the Weak... Okay, this is the Atsakan Seer, Luminous Bonds, Snubhorn Sentry, Forerunner deck. I told you guys there'd be a lot of repeats. I didn't expect this many repeats at the uncommon level. Let's get a dinosaur. Sun-Crested Pterodon. A nice 2/5. Has vigilance as long as we control another. This thing, by the way, makes our dinosaurs cheaper, but we have 3 Seers. I think we're... Oh, well, now I can take the Cherished Hatchling. There's nothing else here I want. Yeah, we'll take a 2-drop. Our dinosaurs aren't even that big, and we already have lots of ways to ramp into them. Do I care about killing flyers? Potentially. I potentially care about this as well. Yeah, this could even be playable, as it gives us a treasure. Oh, we even got the dinosaur. Alright, cool. Slaughter the Strong. Each player chooses any number of creatures they control with power 4 or less, then sacrifices all other creatures. I don't recall that card being very good. Could also just take some fixing here. I could even take the Squire's Devotion. I don't know how many... There's a chance this could even come back. Squire's Devotion has nothing to do with dinosaurs, but it gives something lifelink, which is always nice. I think that's going to be the pick here. Oh, there's a mythic. Oh, hey, here's a dinosaur. I'm not even mythic drafting right now. We're going to take the Relentless Raptor because that is within our colors. It has to attack or block each combat if able, but we have, tricks. This is where combat tricks can be really nice. We have ways to pump it. We have removal. Yep. I'm more worried about having a draft deck than having Moment of Triumph. Tully's Crown. I don't think we have a lot of stuff that has Enrage other than our Armasaurs. That also reduces all but one of the damage. Okay, we'll just take another Moment of Triumph, I guess. We have this rare, each opponent can't cast instant or sorcery. Well, that seems like crap. Let's take a dinosaur. A 3-1, sure. It's probably the most aggressive 2-drop we'll have in this. Kumena's Awakening. Beginning of your upkeep, each player draws a card. If I have the Sage's Blessing instead, only I draw a card. Huh. Oh, hey, here's an arranged thing. When it's dealt damage, untap target permanent. I don't know how interested I am in that. I need more early games, so we'll take another Snubhorn Sentry. I know there was another dinosaur in there, but I'm not super interested in that. I am interested in the Squire's Devotion. I'm still not fully sure where we're going with this deck. Pirate's Pillage. We could actually run that. Or our 4th Evolving Wilds for more fixing. I think I like the idea of the Pillage, yeah. Our 4th Snubhorn Sentry. I like that a little bit more than these 2/2s that aren't dinosaurs. I guess now I could take a Hunt the Weak. Sure. Oh, well, we have another Armasaur. Over stuff we don't really care about. I get this 2-drop anyways, because I'm not playing any of these. I could just take the Lizard for the sake of taking a Lizard. Oh, we get another one of these 2-drop dinos. I told you guys that wasn't considered very good. Target creature an opponent controls deals damage to another... Mutiny could be kind of tricky to utilize. And basically it kills your opponent's second biggest thing. Well, we have a deck. We're going to cut the Mutiny. Sun-Collared Raptor. Or the Cherished Hatchling. I guess, which way do we want to go on the 2-drops? And this is this a May effect? Yeah, this is a May effect. So I don't have to damage everything if I don't want to. I have a lot of 4-drops. We have, how many creatures do we have? 25. Let's start with that. These things also make creatures. Divine Verdict, Pirate's Pillage. We're probably going to cut some amount of this stuff. This gets a +1/+1 counter on something, which could be helpful for some of our stuff. I think I'm going to cut the Hardy Veteran. I think I'll cut the Cherished Hatchling as well. It's just so gimmicky and generally doesn't work out. And we have a Sun Sentinel, which I guess is playable. We have 4 Snubhorn Sentries, so lots to do early on as we try to find our mana. This thing being forced to attack or block. Oh, or block. Yeah, it'll be better if we can, like, make it bigger, kill things. The only problem now, I don't think we need this for... We have 3 Seers. The only problem is our top end here all want double green. I also like to point out we did not get that red-white dual bullet back. I guess maybe for that reason I kind of want to play the freebooter. Oh, I still have to make 8 cuts. Oh my goodness. Well, I guess we can start... Problem is if I cut these big double green cards... Like, what am I even ramping to with these Seers? What are we getting back? I could cut... I could just cut a Sun Sentinel. It's not impressive. And we do have, you know, still 7 creatures we can play. Alright, I'm fine with that. Squire's Devotions will also help us turn on the Ascend, because we need 10 permanents for that. 3 Luminous Bond. I think we just have too much removal. Destroy target attacking or blocking creature. That's probably the worst of our removal, because it's not just like point and click. So I'm going to cut that. I'll keep the Hunt the Weak because it can make things bigger. The Fight can be nice with our Enrage thing. Oh, also with Temple Altasaur, it won't even... our dinosaur would only take 1 damage anyways. Do I want 2 Forerunners? I mean, it could be good, but the 1 damage will also kill our Raptor Companion. Though I imagine our Raptor Companion's probably going to die before that anyways. Four mana for a 2/2 flyer is also not the most impressive. We gotta make 5 more cuts. How many creatures do we have? 19, and we have 9 non-creatures, so I still got to cut more from down here. Maybe we just cut the... Pirate's Pillage? And that could stop us from flooding out. This mana base is actually not horrible looking, because we have 8 white sources, 8 green sources, and 7 red sources, which is all roughly fine. In reality, we're probably not going to have too many turn 1 Snubhorn sentries. On Squire's Devotion, making a 1/1 that dies to this is also a little bit not the most helpful. I guess if I have to cut 5 things, I can tutor for this. So let's cut that. Giving another dinosaur flying. That already has flying. It's probably not great. It'll also die to 2 triggers of that. Oh, let's cut that one. Treasure from the Freebooter can help. Maybe I do cut a Hunt the Weak still. I don't want to cut too many more creatures. We'll cut a Hunt the Weak. I think with all the land thinning we have, we might not need the Pirate's Pillage. Though the treasures can also help us reach Ascend. I'll cut one of the Moment of Triumphs. And I could cut the Raptor Companion. What about the Sun-Collared Raptor? I don't know how impressive that is either. I think I'd rather have the Raptor. Okay, well, this will be the deck. We have 3 Seers, we have 4 Sentries. We're going to see how this works. That can, I guess, be the star. So now we have 9 white sources. Only 7 green, but we do have a couple treasure makers, and we have the Seers that can make any color. Let's sack this to just return a dinosaur. Alright, let's go for it. And now we need an opponent, which hopefully doesn't take as long to find as getting a draft table. Alright, here we go. Colton X9. Wait a minute, this is not a ranked. Alright. It's not ranked. Very weird that they're releasing, like, premier drafts and such that are not actually ranked. Well, what can you do? We have a lot of white cards. I'm just going to go ahead and get the planes to start with. And then I think I might go ahead and get our second forest, because we do have a couple of double green cards. This is a pirate thing that's actually going to annoy us. Just natural... Well, I mean, I can't complain. But if I can make 2 dinosaurs enter with this, I can just slaughter his Forerunner. I think we're fine. We've got a Seer coming next turn. And he has... If you attack this turn, you may return target creature to its owner's hand. Oh, well, that's kind of annoying. Yeah, we're gonna get the green because I'm not going to count on this thing surviving. We'll play our Seer. Let's see what our opponent has. He can't really use this raid thing unless he has... Well, if he has a combat trick, he... Yeah, you see the problem. He's not using the raid bounce tempo thing on us right away. He is doing that. Well, we don't want to play our Squire's Devotion yet. I think what we just want to do is tutor us a dinosaur. And if we can cast 2 dinosaurs next turn, we could actually wipe his whole board. Assuming our stuff is going to live or whatever. Actually, the Crested Herdcaller can just get the job done by himself. Yeah, let's go with that. And no attacks here. Okay, so the question now is, do you want to bounce my... You want to bounce my Seer? Joke's on you, I already have double green. Board wipe? Take action. Take action. Seems like a pretty good turn for us, just a one-sided board wipe. While playing 2 3/3s with trample. Deadeye Brawler, that has Death Touch. That can prevent all but 1 damage. That's not phenomenal. But I mean, I guess I can force the trade. I could put another one out and really go attacking. But I could just play the Seer and threaten to bring this back. Let's just do this. Like, what do you want to do? That's the wrong one to kill. When I have Seers that... Now my Seer has a target. Sailor of Means, sure. It means we're a sailor. This is also a May effect, so I don't have to trigger the... Okay. It is weird that we have a Premier draft that isn't ranked. But this is like the... Not the first time Wizards has done this recently with Arena, because the Alchemy version of Lost Caverns of Ixalan wasn't ranked, and it usually is. And usually any of these Premier drafts are ranked. So we could have lots of variety in terms of our the quality of our opponents. That's okay. We're just here to have fun and play some dinosaurs, and that game was kind of over after the one-sided board wipe. This seems like a great start. Play our Snubhorn Sentry, play our Relentless Raptor, make it bigger. Look at that, I even have the double block here. This could also go very poorly if there's like some crazy combat trick. Because my Raptor has to block, which means, by extension, my Snubhorn Sentry would also have to block. Though if one of them dies, ironically, I wouldn't have to block because, you know, it's dead. Alright, cool. Oh, Moment of Triumph. Oh, that's better than... It is better. I don't like that it's better because I want to put this on here, but then there's just going to be a trade. But Moment of Triumph just kills everything. Wait, Merfolk, Pirate, green, red. I don't know what's going on here. Let's go this route. This is fine. I mean, we're still killing at least two things here if he goes for the... He doesn't go for the block. Okay, cool. Well, maybe I'll just play another one next time. How many perms do I have? 7? I have 7 right now. This would be 8, 9. If we draw a land, I could actually trigger Ascend and get the city's blessing. It might not happen for a multitude of reasons, but... Yeah, this doesn't look too bad right now. Bombardier, that could be one of the reasons. It could very much be one of the reasons. Now our board looks sad. That does not look like a good attack, though. I can kill the menace thing. Which I would love to just kill the menace thing. Alright. Oh, and we got the land. Not a phenomenal land right now. I guess... just make this a 1/4. That'll also be a problem when we hit Ascend. Back up to 7 permanents. We get another land, we can play the 2/5 flyer. I'll definitely go get another white source. Throw Death Spitter, that's fine. Oh, hey, we can start killing things. Also, this is going to trigger his Enrage, which is not the greatest thing that could be happening to us. This would also tie up our top draw with another dinosaur, which if we had a dinosaur that wasn't white and I could cast, I would actually go for that. I don't know if I want to Luminous Bonds that. Let's just pass the turn here and see what happens. Sorry about the wait there, Del DC. This is a very odd board state right now. Because I think my only non-white dinosaurs are those 5-mana green ones. Because we took out the 2-mana 1/2 Trampler, didn't we? That was red. Now I'm a little bit more inclined to just double block here. Opponent has to do something. Well, you could just trade with the token. I'm fine with that. Okay. Oh, that's what you're up to. Just a nice 3-mana 3/3. That's fine, too. Ah, there's our other white source. So now with that, we could set up a turn with Luminous Bonds and Moment of Triumph. I could also just do Forerunner. And we could also just set this up where we Nearly one-sided board wipe our opponent. I mean, we take 4 damage off of the Death Spitter triggers, but that's fine. Play some more stuff that has 2 or less, and don't kill my... Alright, well that was slightly... Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, we play this, wipe almost your entire board. Yeah, we're gonna take this action. I'll take 4, but I don't care. This is silly. This can even attack. And I'm more likely to trade my Herd Caller with the 3/3 because we have 3 Seers in the deck that can just get that thing back. Oh, 4/4 that has haste if you have more. Okay. Okay. Well, we have Moment of Triumph, so we can just swing in here. And, you know, let our opponent do whatever he wants to do. I will just have the 3/3 trade. Alright. Then we're gonna do this. This will also give us a 1/1, because the 1/1 takes place after the damage. But of course, getting more, using this trigger again is just gonna kill our 1/1s. Yeah, that's whatever. Another Evolving Wilds, that's fine. We still have the Moment of Triumph, so we can still just swing in freely, mostly freely. I don't know what he's got. Reckless Rage, 4 damage target creature and 2 damage target creature you don't control. Force you to block if you actually want to kill my thing. I also get a thing. Yay. And now I'm going to get another thing because Enrage is going to trigger again. There was electricity there for some reason. Because I guess why not? I'll get another white source because all the cards in our hand are still white. Yeah, opponent, you're gonna want to do focus more on tribal. Like, we don't have... We're just gonna play the flyer. We don't need to... Alright. Just take another quick peek at the deck. Yeah, because that's not a dinosaur. Our only non-white dinosaurs are these guys. And they're double green. Alright, Copper 135 is our next opponent. Good enough start. We've got the Snubhorn Sentry into turn 3, Atsakin Seer. Atsakin. You know, if you pronounce it fast enough, you could almost say it's an as you can see Seer. Oh, hey, our opponent has good taste. I have 4 of these. Apparently our opponent does too. Alright, I'm gonna differentiate this a little bit. Six in play. Oh, I can't cast both of these, though. Unfortunately. Play the Relentless Raptor. It's also kind of a nice combo with the Temple Altasaur, because any damage it takes is just going to be reduced to 1. It's only a source you could block with like 3 creatures. Of course, these are still 0. Freebooter. That comes out and gives 2 things. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, this... Or did I... Yeah, we cannot. Alright. Somehow I thought we had the City's Blessing. I'm not going to play the Sentry yet. We're going to have City's Blessing next turn, though. That is a problem. And now we have City's Blessing. Let's just play another 3/3. And attack for 12. No good blocks for our opponent. Yeah, we got the Blessing first, so our thing's turned on. Can't be that far. Okay, I was going to say, he can't be that far. I think it's a Temple Altasaur turn. Because that's just... this is actually just not going to be fair. Like, you should just have your 6/6 eat one of those, because you're not killing anything else I have. And you still take lethal on top of all that. Yeah, okay. Well, we're 3-0, off to a very phenomenal start. Yeah, that Forerunner combo with the thing that makes another token, that's been pretty nasty so far. Maddie Cadone. That's our next opponent. Nice triple mountain start. 3 of our 4 mountains in the deck. And, well, we'll never be able to cast anything with just a mountain. Maybe I should cut a mountain. I have very few uses for a mountain. Yeah, this works. Let's ditch the Suncrest. It's a 5-drop. We have more of those. Up against some sort of blue. It must be, well, it could be pirates or merfolk. Looking like pirates. Okay. There is no reason to do that. Curious Obsession. Oh, this could be trouble. We kind of need our Forerunner to do his thing again. We also need mana to do any of this. I'm actually going to start with the green in case we get the Seer. Or in case we just draw the mountain. I could play the Squire's Devotion, but there's other pressing issues at hand here. I can't block that. It's a flyer. I need that 2/5 now. So we're going to crack this for a green. Oh, I like this better. Yeah, just bond that thing up. Admiral's Order. What? There's a counter spell in this? If you attack this turn, you may pay blue rather than... Huh? Well, that is news to me. We might legitimately lose this now. So Pirates, but yeah, just draw more cards. Everything you need. I want you to play more... Play more creatures, please. Please, just, like, run into this board wipe. Of course, the one-sided board wipe trick is all face up right now. It didn't stop our first opponent, though. Did not stop our first opponent. Please play a bunch of things. I mean, it draws you another card, but, you know, it's gonna die. What, you see this combo and you go for it? I mean, do you have another counter? You don't have another counter. This whole thing was face up. Oh, hey, I have the thing. Oh, hey, one-sided board wipe again. What? I don't understand what our opponent did there. But that's not entirely my job to try and understand that. My card is annoying. I can go for the Squire's Devotion. I could also just swing in and play this and kill post-combat. Unless he blocks the Forerunner. I'm just not going to attack with Forerunner. I'll do it like that. Play another one of these. We'll have to just be very careful because now every dinosaur is going to deal 2. 6 cards in hand, and he didn't want to deal with this anymore. I mean, that's how you beat double Curious Obsession flyer decks. Just one-sided board wipe them. But, like, I use the Forerunner to tutor the dinosaur that makes another dinosaur, and the Forerunner does a damage to everything when I play a dinosaur. Well, if I choose to make a deal damage. Like, the whole combination was all face up there. And that's our second opponent that just played right into that. Alex the Bear. I read that as Axel the Bear. Oh, this one's rough. We have 2 sentries, but we need a green or red. Well, we definitely need... Let's keep it. Why not? Also, this is the background, I guess, for Rivals of Ixalan. I mean, it is kind of like jungly, Aztec-y. It does feel like Rivals of Ixalan. Our opponent fixing their mana. I'll attack you for 0. Because I can. We're not going to do that again. We need to start drawing some lands. That works. Because now I can play the freebooter. I'm just going to play the freebooter here. Give him the boot. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But if I sack this to play 1... Oh, if I draw a land next turn, play Temple Altasaur, we'll have the City's Blessing. Then our 3/3s can start having fun. We have green-white playing a Merfolk card. I think this is just a generically good... Well, that was mean. That was mean. I guess these are going to end up trading anyways, so... I could Altasaur, I could Pirate's Pillage. If I was going to Pirate's Pillage, I probably should have not played the land. I'm going to get stuck for a while, aren't I? Alright, well... This is only another dinosaur I control, so it won't prevent damage to itself. Opponent on green-white, which should be a dinosaur pairing. I guess the Pioneer can just be... I did say generically good already. Don't I have a Pioneer I should maybe be playing? Ah, there's a dinosaur. There's a Pirate's Pillage. However... I'm not interested in Loomis 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not interested in using the bonds on that. Not interested in... There's no point in attacking. We'll just chill for a minute. We'll use the bonds on a bigger dinosaur, like a Colossal Dreadmaw. Or a really, really big dinosaur. There's an Evolving Wilds. I could just pitch that. It turns on the sentries. What else are we doing, though? I need to find something else to do. That'll work. None of my stuff can die, right? I have 6 toughness on this thing. Yeah, let's go. I mean, if that's all you want to do, that's fine. That is a choice. I have no more pirates thingy. I guess we can play our land. We can't lose the City's Blessing once you have it, even if you drop below 10 permanents. Yeah, that's the type of thing I want to Luminous Bonds on. Target creature you control explores. Alright. I don't know if that's really worth a card. I cannot do anything about that. We're starting to flood out here. We could use one of our Forerunners. I almost don't want to use the Moment of Triumph unless they have a moment. Then I gotta save my Altasaur. Now there might be no more triumphing. Watley? Oh dear.
You should surrender now. Your fate is already. My strength is our strength.
You get an emblem with whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card. That's not good. Okay, so
That's a part of all good tales.
I lost my Altasaur, but that thing's not going off just yet. Well, that's a good reason to be green-white.
My strength is our strength.
I don't think we're going to win this one. Especially if we draw like this. We're going to get our second green. We have treasures, but, you know... we definitely have no more attacks. There's a Swift Warden.
The song of battle flows and flows.
I don't suppose you're going to run out of cards in your... I'll just let you read what that does. Oh yeah, it also costs 4 less because of... This is silly. You can destroy artifacts or enchantments, so our Luminous Bonds isn't even good here. You can, yeah, you can kill our stuff. Oh, the 3/3 is attacking. I guess I'll go ahead and block that. I don't think we win this one. It was amusing. So I'll give it that. Alright, the 2/4s aren't bad. But we got 4 wins right now anyways. I mean, our opponent had double mythic Huatli and Zakama. I don't know what you wanted me to do about that. I don't know what I could possibly do about that besides draw more lands. The Linux Demon. I can cast anything I draw. I also don't do anything until... Oh, why not? I already have 4 wins. Yeah, I found a turn 3 play. We're good. Well, we might be good. I'm gonna go get another white source. Because I still have a turn 3 play. And also makes our opponent really wonder what we could be playing. Well, I mean, with white, it's either going to be vampires or dinosaurs. I'm going to be playing the Seer into... Are you okay, opponent? It's an Evolving Wilds. Are we good? Next thing I know, my opponent casts Shadow of Doubt. Alright, well, we'll play the Seer. Again, it's a Seer. What are you going to do about it? It's not attacking or blocking. I don't think there's anything you can do in blue-white to just kill the thing. You could bounce the thing, make me play it again. I mean, that could technically kill it, but we're not gonna do that. I'm just gonna play my thing. I have a Pterodon, I have an Altasaur. I was gonna bounce our thing. That's incredibly annoying. Bet he won't bounce this one. Should probably just replay the same one for the time being. I don't really want to trade my Seer. I just have a hand of all 5 drops right now. I mean, he could have bounced the token if I did that. Okay, this is actually usable now. Now I can do this. And this. And we can stop the flyer. At least momentarily. There's another flyer. Last card in hand. Please don't let it be another bounce thing. There's actually 3 flyers right now because this has flying when it attacks. I was afraid this might happen. There is a +2/+2 trick that our opponent clearly is not holding. Alright, we have that. We need to get some offense going. He's not aware of our Temple Altasaur. But I think we just play the Herd Caller and go a little bit wide here. Well, this thing has Vigilance, but I do not attack with it because that would be bad. We can attack with it after we play the Altasaur, which maybe I should have played there. Because then even if he double blocks, it's only dealing at 2 damage, 1 damage from each source. There's an argument to be made to keep the land. And even if something dies, the Seer can bring it back. Now if I get my Forerunner, I can go get... No, I can't get this and do the 2 damage board wipe. But we can have a lot of fun here. Let's just go with those 4. You could have Divine Verdict. That would be most unfortunate, because then we probably just lose due to all the pressure in the air. That doesn't do what you want it to do, really. I mean, it just makes it so that doesn't do what you want it to do. I mean, you could triple block something on the ground. I mean, okay, that's a nice fog effect. That is a problem. Because now I'm dead next turn. I had to get removal for my flyer. Even Forerunner wouldn't help me there. Yeah, because it's just perfect lethal in the air. I can do that, but I can't even attack for enough damage. He had too much stall for us. This is the blue-white flyers deck, isn't it? Yeah. Yes, it is. We can even take all that. Top decked the Luminous Bonds, and that's what won him the game. Now he just has to find the attack with the flyer. Yeah. Alrighty. Alrighty. Alright, 4 and 2. It's fine. Our thing that granted lifelink would have also... that would have also been nice in that situation. Tassagoyf. But I don't think that would have won it for us. Any third land, we have Squire's Devotion. We have 2 sentries to hold the ground for a while. Let's keep. We'll find a third... Oh, there's our third land. I say we find a Evolving Wilds, we can get this going. You know, for having 3 of these in the deck, I don't think we've really seen more than one at a time. Oh, that's convenient. And just naturally draw everything I need to. Why not? Next turn we can sear it up. Our opponent's on white-black, so should be some sort of vampire deck. Gain 3 life and draw a card by sacking it if you have the Sea's Blessing. Alright. There's a 3/1 flyer. I mean, we said it was coming. 1, 2, 3, 7. Just play another Seer. As I could offer the trade, which maybe I should have. Alright. He doesn't want to trade. Worth a shot. Okay, we can... I could play this. Discarding the mountain, that will give us... Also give us a couple treasures. That'll give us the blessing. This also dies to our Forerunner. So there's that. Don't really want to do much into open mana, though. Let's just attack with everything into open mana. Alright. He could end up getting the city's blessing here. Gleaming barrier. It's a barrier that gleams. Okay, gains 3 and draws card. That's fine. Luminous bonds on my sentry. That's fine too. Well, we have the Temple Altasaur. Still gonna get another white source. Thin our deck a little. I think we just go for this now. Could play Luminous Bonds. Could just play the Altasaur. I actually don't need to play Luminous Bonds. We'll just play the Altasaur. Probably should have played that pre-combat to deal with any damaging hit. Can you stop? That's like the worst one because I can't even get the stuff back. No! Fun times are approaching. Alright. I'll take action. I will take a, I don't really need to deal 2 damage to everything. So I guess Armasaur is fine. Flyer would also be fine. Nothing attacks particularly well on this board. Maybe the Flyer would have been better in that case. Unless he has a 3rd Luminous Bonds, but I mean, who plays 3 Luminous Bonds? Yeah, opponent's reading our cards. I should have got the Flyer. Well, I'm definitely not going to attack with this after dealing a damage to everything, because that would just be kind of dumb. Or would it be? No, it would be dumb. So let's just attack with this guy here, because he's going to die anyways in this. He's going to die anyways. I'm just attacking for the 1 life gain. You can do whatever you want, sure. That was actually the riskiest thing, because if I could double, I could kill that, but alas, we can't, but we also don't need to. And if I'm not allowed to have fun stuff attacking, you're not either, opponent. Let's see, this thing does... it just does that. Okay. No, so that's the only thing that can really get in. I could attack with the Altasaur, too. I guess I should have. Raptor Companion is coming. Ah! Okay, you blocked and got the treasure. Good job. No, I don't need to kill my own companion in Saproling. No, stop having flyers. I have another seer. So, I could attack with the Temple Altasaur, double block. We can kill that. I can get it back anyways. So let's go for it. That is really risky. Because if I had a dinosaur to play... I would totally be killing that. Oh gosh, a 5/5. Actually, our dinosaurs are only going to take 1 damage. I just don't have a lot of them right now. I don't know how we punch through this. Okay. See if our opponent's into any risky blocks. That is a risky block. That is also a risky block. That doesn't do anything else. I get a 1/1. I play my own thing. Take action. Get the 1/1 again. No! Now he's gaining life. Stop it. Gonna need another Luminous Bonds. Freebooter. That does not help this board state. I guess I'm gonna sack a Seer and replay a thing. This is just gonna turn into a very long game. Well, could also just swing out with everything now. Or my opponent can just concede. Because I guess yeah. Could even just start throwing stuff into his thing. And now we just need our next opponent. It is Inumancer. Alright. You know, we have part of our combo. We have 1,000,000 Snubhorn Sentries. I mean, when have we not drawn one of those? Oh dear. Attacks. Creature loses all abilities and has base power. Alright, just until end of turn. That's fine, I can live with that. This thing will wipe his board as long as it lit. We're gonna take 1,000,000,000 damage before we get to wipe his board, but... Okay, well, we got Moment of Triumph. We gotta do this, because otherwise bad things will just be happening. I need a thing I can play next turn. AKA this. Just on the off chance... I'm not going to do that. In case Moment of Triumph becomes somehow relevant this turn. I'll bounce a creature with 3 or less toughness. I'm just setting this up so I can guarantee deal damage to all his stuff. Even if you bounce something, it won't make a difference. Shouldn't be able to bounce 2 things. We're going to be down to 8 is the only problem here. Okay. You can do that. Yep, that's fine. We're down to 8, but this is why I got the Snubhorn Sentry. I might want this. And we play this. And we say goodbye to your whole board. River Darter can't be blocked by dinosaurs. That is a problem. Fortunately, I do have some non-dinosaurs here. 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can't... Let's just do this. Don't need to be doing that. I kind of wanted to have the moment of triumph up so I could effectively block this, but can't effectively attack anyways. 5, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, Go-Go Temple Altasaur. I don't need to deal damage to everything. Now it's my turn to attack. That's even better. Okay, yep, we win. The aggro plan does not work out when you get board wiped there. He also might have been missing a second color, because he was stuck on just blue and had a bunch of cards in hand. But I mean, when you start with all those 2-drop flyers, why would you not keep that? Well, one way or another, next game is going to be the final game. And we're up against Acroma, which is a very scary card to play against, but fortunately is not in this format. We go first. We don't need to play the Snubhorn Sentry right away. So I do want to play the Relentless Raptor right away. So we're going to go with the Evolving Wilds, grab our mountain, and then we can Raptor it up. It might end up dying soon, but, you know, it happens. I don't have any of my tricks or bonds. And Acroma is an 8 mana card anyway, or is it 9 mana? Oh, it's a ridiculously high mana cost. Let's just leave it at that. Oh, I don't know what our opponent's doing. Maybe Acroma was just waiting so long to find a match that don't want to accidentally concede. That Acroma went AFK and hasn't realized. Okay, there we go. We're going to keep our opponent guessing here. Green deck. Alright. That can make things that are bigger than our Raptor very easily. Oh, cool. We got our combat trick. What's even better is we can play the Sentry and have our moment of triumph up next turn anyways. So that's very cool. Sentry. 4 Is that going to get a dinosaur, though? That's a cool card. I don't think it's going to. 6. This would be 7, 8, but I lose 1. I kind of want to play the Freebooter If they double block, maybe we just let the raptor go. Maybe I still save it. There's the double block. I think I'm fine just letting it go because we don't have a green source yet. I'd like to play the Forerunner. Honestly, Forerunner would have been fine on it. And then there's things like this, yeah. Things exactly like that. Could just play the Forerunner. Well, we can start by attacking. Could play the Pterodon. It just doesn't do much on this board. Let's play the Forerunner. And let's find us... I don't know what I want to find. So we have 3, 4, 8. I guess I could get a Sentry. Because next turn I could play Sentry and Luminous Bonds and have the City's Blessing. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Can't do anything about that. But also what's interesting is I can kill that token by force. I'll stop that. I can just go in with everything. I might want to trade... I'll just let the trade happen, honestly. That's fine. Opponent traded up a little bit there. We got 2 3/3s in play and a 1/3 that threatens to ping all his creatures. It has hexproof and can't be blocked. Well, it doesn't because he hasn't ascended yet. I think that will make him ascend. Could do the same trick. I think what I'm gonna do though is this. And maybe we just play our Pterodon. Do I just let that go? Part of me wants to save it and play another 3/3. Yeah, we'll let it go. I'll get my flyer out. This thing is hexproof and can't be blocked, but I just don't even care. Ooh, that's a draw 3. That's pretty good. Leaves him with only 4 mana, though. And I've got a lot of threats here. Oh, that's dead. That card can't be played. He'd have to double block. And I'm fine if he double blocks, and I'm fine if he doesn't. Yeah, because this is just a 2-for-1. +1/+1 until... hang on. That's only +1/+1. Giving my thing +2/+2, so it'd be 3. It'd still take 5 damage, so it's still gonna die. So yeah, we're just gonna do this, because I have another Snubhorn here. And that's gonna kill his thing. And we still have Moment of Triumph. He has Forerunner of the Heralds. Okay, getting a merfolk. That's a good one. Jade Bearer. Now that thing's big now. Oh, the sea. I can't play it. Well, I guess we chill then. It's like the only game where I've had color issues like this. We do just win in the air, though. I want him to tap out. Okay, well, he's only got one card left. Alright. Okay, he didn't stop it. I guess it's a good thing we held on to that as long as we did. Also shows we can win a game even if we don't get our green sources. So yeah, overall, deck was pretty nice. Dinosaur deck, Snubhorn Sentry, kind of an all-star. Temple Altasaur, also an all-star. Altasaur also, okay. Crested Herdcaller was really interesting with our double forerunners. At times, we had some treasures that helped us cast some things. And our Luminous Bonds, Squire's Devotion, just seemed like a pretty solid dinosaur deck. So with that, we'll claim our prize. 6 packs, 2,200 gems, and for now, I'll take my leave.